Like, anyway, stupid. Everyone's dumb. So on that note, should we do a market update?
Sure. Yeah, I'm excited to see this too.
I'm excited to see why you're excited.
Well, I think they're just going through every morning, going through all the new listings and all the solds. There's fewer examples of crazy pricing.
Interesting. Well,
from what I can see.
Let's do a quick plug here. Obviously, you can go to the actualstats.ca to see the stats we're talking about here. I'll put a link in there and we'll make a video for it. So the actualstats.ca it shows the ranks of the teams. We're still number one, Joel. Woohoo. Number two is at 224. So they're sitting there. 161.
What are we at?
262.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Pretty good. And then so we're 101 Dalmatians above team number 3. So that's pretty good. And then a bunch of the other ones. So new listings, sold listings, the ones we're literally about to talk about right now, they're all at the bottom of the page. So if you want to check that out, that is where it is. Let's go to Matrix. New listings, 53 new listings hit the market this week in the last 7 days. 339,258 is the average price. 139 low, 640 high. We'll dive deeper into your thoughts. Look at this, 52 new listings, but only 42 sold. So last week that was reversed. It was about actually 10 the other way. So balanced itself in 2 weeks. 351, 530 is the average sale price. 73 days on market. That's higher, right? Mm-hmm. It's usually in the 58 to 60 range. Yeah. This guy maybe hurt the number. 484 days on the market. So I bet you they're happy. Someone got over asking price and someone took a bath. But right in that average again, 98.13% negotiations.
It's a little lower percent of negotiations.
Well, someone took 90%, so that's a big difference, right? The price decreases, so there's 40 people drop their price. Again, average price of 365,712. So I think after 50 days and being this number range, people are like, okay, time to get out of this stuff. Let's look at Lethbridge County, Cole, and see what's pending. There's only 30 pending right now that are showing, right? Average price 300,000. Average days on market 56. So that would improve that 71-day average if these all kind of close in the next few days here. So 300. How are we going to look at your thought process here? You were talking about new listings coming down in price.
I don't know if there's a way to prove it. I'm just kind of going. I was going like house by house. It's like, oh, that house should be, 2 or 305, and it's listed for 310. It's oh, okay, but 2 weeks ago it would have been 340. So
right, that's the I am seeing that. I think people are getting kicked in the butt a little bit. I have a good story about that. I had a listing call me, a house in Lethbridge Northside, not good location, not well taken care of. Some, like the garage burned down. Like it's just like, and I kind of gave them my honest opinion, and they did not like it. They're like, oh, it's way higher than that. Well, I see they listed it and it's been on for 30 days at this crazy price. I think $50,000 too high, and I'm talking about a house that's in the 100. It starts with a 1 and it's 50,000 too high, and but they just didn't agree with me, and I was like, that's fine, you don't have to agree, and if it get maybe they'll get more than that, but it needs a ton of work. In 9 days, 50 sales, 332,000. List Simple from Calgary is calling me. Don't know what that is. 332,673 is the average. 70 days on market for sold. So that's what's sold so far this month. So 9 days times it by 3.3. Ooh, we might get 175 this month. I'll stake it at once. I'm going to write it down this time. 175 is Justin's prediction. You?
162.
Joel.
It's going to be low.
Okay, I'm writing it down right there. That's not going to go away. I'll put it on my office floor and we'll remember it forever. So I mean, let's check out the historic sales record. And let's see, let's just go previous 5 years, generate data. Okay, so we finished, 204. So September is typically actually a pretty good, oh no, actually, you might be close. So 167, 130, 108, 115, 197. That's when this craziness kind of started, was, I guess, here.
2020?
Yeah, that's 2020, sorry. So yeah, even 160s might be a high number. If we are going back to our normal-ish times, then it should be in the low 130s-ish, let's say. But by looking at all these numbers being exponentially higher, I mean, this one was 35% higher, right? Or something like that. So I don't know, it will be an interesting time. 2016 looked like a terrible time to be around.
But September of 2016, there was 167 sold. August 173. So it was a crazy.
It was a good summer.
June, July, August, September.
Yeah, it was like everyone waited for that. Actually, 2016 doesn't look too bad at all. It'll be interesting. I'm excited to see what happens in September. You can definitely feel it slowing down in just the craziness. Like, people aren't calling and panicking and setting their hair on fire and running around like their hair's on fire, as you like to say.
Because their hair's on fire.
Yeah. It's my favorite saying because it makes so much sense. They're like, hey, what's wrong? Nothing. They light their own hair on fire and then they scream, my hair's on fire, and they run around. I think it's a perfect analogy of what happened this summer. And then they'd be like, we need to close in 3 weeks. You're like, why? Oh, they just want it early. Can they do 5 weeks? Oh yeah, no problem. Like, okay, why did what happened? Why was the panic, right? Because anyway, and I think that's going away. I think everyone's like, let's calm down. Kids are back in school. Let's just breathe. So yeah, still lots of big sales this year. Hey, did you see that?
Yeah, a lot of big sales.
Let's go January. Whoops, January. Gosh darn it. Fingers.
I wonder why though.
I don't know, but there was a ton of big sales. I wonder, I talked to a builder who's a good builder. They have a ton of sales going on right now, like somewhere in the 40s that are pre-sold and they're working on, like, in the ground. Let's go 900,000 and above. For Lethbridge, since the beginning of the year, 6 have sold over 900,000. 999, 999, 10. Oh, I'll just open it. How about that? Share screen. Instead of me reading it off to you. So we had 999, 101, 105, 1225, 147. This one's fake. This was 252,000. Phony townhouse. I actually emailed the board about that. Okay, so it's 5 over, essentially over $1 million. This one kicking $1. That's pretty crazy. Good to see.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see.